Hello everyone and welcome to Low Budget Otaku, and today I'm compiling my top 10 list of action figures that I own. So this is something that I want to do annually, like a top 10 figures of the year, but because I haven't done any before, this is not of 2019, this is all of my collection, my favorite action figures. I'm going to start with some honorable mentions and then jump into the top 10. Before we start, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't, and leave me a comment with your favorite figure in your collection. Let's do this. My first honorable mention is Pleiad Sky Tifa Lockhart from Final Fantasy VII Advent Child. Now I lost some likability to Pleiad Sky figures because they're too big and expensive. They're very well detailed, but the lack of possibility, the terrible stands, they just don't go well with the price that they are asking for. Still, the level of detail and quality on this figure is amazing. Like the skin shading, the detail on the face, the clothing, everything on this figure looks amazing. Even though, of course, because of her size, she's not that poseable. Still have no regrets on giving her my low budget otaku seal of approval because I bought it for 80 euros. My next honorable mention goes to the Legacy of Riveltech, or as they are known now, Evangelion Evolution figures of the several EVA units. These figures are amazing. Even though they are not perfect, they bring so much accessories for great posability. They take some time to get used to the Riveltech joints because they are very hard and sometimes difficult to pose, but the figures look very good. Even though they are not Figma level of painting and quality, they still will look amazing on your shelf. And finally, my last honorable mentions are the Riveltech figures from Trigon, Badlands Rumble, Vash the Stampede, and Nicholas D. Wolfwood. These are the best looking Riveltechs that I've seen so far in the market. They really look almost Figma quality, and I'm very impressed with that. They are not perfect, of course. The Riveltech joints still can look a little bit weird, but you can do so many great poses with them. They bring tons of amazing accessories. These were figures that are almost put inside the top 10, but I couldn't put them. I really wish Riveltech would drop the Marvel characters and would start doing anime characters just like this again. At number 10 we have Figma's Matoko Kusanagi from Ghost in a Shell Standalone Complex. This figure is amazing, but unfortunately I cannot put it any higher because there's another figure from the major that in my opinion is actually better than this one. This one looks amazing, it's very show accurate, it's great accessories, but the one from the new movie has better accessories. Is even, I don't know, it just looks better to me, even though I like this version of the major more. Still, in my opinion, it is my most bland Figma, if that makes any sense. I just wish they had put a little bit more accessories, a little bit more, maybe an extra face, something. She's still an amazing Figma though, and you're going to rapidly understand this is basically a Figma list. It's not all Figmas, not all, we're close. At number 9 I have Isaiah Horihara from Durarara Season 2, and it's a Figma. Now I put the 3 figures from this show are on the list, but this one is the bottom one because I really like the character, looks great and it is a good villain of the show, but it annoys me. Now it has great accessories. I do love the amount of accessories this figure has. It has great posability, looks amazing, especially with the other 2 figures of the show, and it is extremely cheap you can actually still get it basically the original price. I think in a lot of places. I don't know why these figures were not as popular as they should be, because they are great, and so is the anime. At number 8 we have Salty Sturluson, also known as the Headless Rider from the Rarara Season 2. And I gotta say, this figure is, I think, much better than Isaiah, even though she brings less accessories. We have the shadowy head, the helmet head, and a scythe, and a phone. That's basically it. But she brings a lot of hands, and you basically have everything that you need to make amazing poses of this character. And again, I don't understand how this Figma was not as popular and sold out. You can still get it at a good price. At number 7 we have another amazing Durarara Season 2 Figma figure. Shizu Hayajima. He's the one I think brings the best accessories. It looks really animation accurate. It's hard to describe what makes him so good. It brings two different hairpieces, one with glass, one without glass. We have that big pole, you have the cigarettes that he's always smoking. He also has a cell phone, you have an accessory to put his hand on his pocket. He has everything, and he's well priced. He's just a great example why I love Figma so much. At number 6 we have Figma Panther from Persona 5. She was my last review, so don't forget to check it out if you haven't yet. Also don't forget to check out the reviews of all the other figures. And she just exemplifies why Figma for me is the best brand of action figures in the market. She has a great sculpt, great paint job, new articulation. They did actually improvements on articulation on this figure. She is amazing. I have nothing to complain about her. Nothing at all. Okay, her chest could be bigger. At number 5 we have s.h.figuarts Darling in the Franxx 02. See, I was not lying. They were not all Figmas. Not all. This figure actually looks like a Figma, and she's amazing. I love her so much. Like, she's not perfect. She has a little bit more like paint effect and sculpt effects than, for example, a Figma has. Oh my god, but she looks so good, even though she's also not as animation accurate as, for example, Figmas normally are. But still, her sculpt is beautiful. I love that she brings the cockpit and a stand for Sterlizia. Together with Sterlizia, they look amazing. And what can I say? She's 2018's best girl. I love to have her in my collection. I hope I can get Ichigo, because I really want Ichigo too. This is an amazing figure. I hope that Figma was the one to do it, but they weren't. But I'm still happy with what s.h.figuarts managed to do here, and I know I'm biased, but hell, this figure looks amazing. Next we have Ryuto Matoi from Kill la Kill, also a Figma. Now this is by many people considered one of the best Figmas of all time, and I cannot disagree. She looks amazing. Let's face it, the show really was bringing this into question, wasn't it? You can say, yeah, she looks a little bit skanky, but damn, she looks good. She brings a lot of great accessories. When I got this figure, it was a reissue, and I was so lucky to get it. I was ecstatic. She only brings the half Caesar in a normal form and an open form, and of course the usual heads, but the sculpt and paint job, you have to have that Figma. And because of the reissue, it may not be hard to find it at a good price. In third place I have her sister from the same show, Kill la Kill. It's Kiryu Satsuki, and she is actually, I don't know how they did it, but they improved so many things over Ryuto. They're both extremely anime accurate, but she brings so much more accessories. She basically brings the same accessories as Ryuto, but she brings her sword and shift. Also, her hair is posable, so she has more accessories, more posability, and she's basically has the same quality in sculpt and animation accuracy, close to perfection.
She got a great ass!
And number 2, we have my favorite figure of 2018, that is the Dead or Alive 5 Last Round Kazumi from Figma. Oh my god, this figure is... fuck, I'm such a pervert. God damn it, this figure is... yeah, I agree, a bit special. The posability is, I think, the best that Figma has ever gotten. She's extremely flexible. She has a lot of... she doesn't look like she brings a lot of accessories, but she does. She basically has a completely different waist part for one specific pose. Her boobs are actually adjustable. You have her small katana. I don't know if it is katana, they just call that specific sword. She has great facial expressions. She's basically very close to perfect. I wish they would done the blue dress, but I think she's perfect as it is. If you're subscribed to me for a while, you should probably see this come. Yeah, I love this Ram figure. It is one of the best Figmas ever created. She just jumped from the anime straight to an action figure. She brings a lot of accessories. Her faces, her sculpt, everything has such polish and personality to it. She's the first Figma I got, and in my opinion, she's still the best. I hope you enjoyed the list. Sorry that I haven't uploaded for a while, but the holidays were stopping me from editing and having my material with me. I hope you all had a great new year, and I hope to see you guys on the next review. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't. Check out the reviews for every figure that I talked about. I'll have a link in the description below to the original figure playlist, and I hope to hear from you guys. What is your favorite figure in the comment section below?
See you next time.